Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. My name is Miracle. Mimi for short. If this is the first time seeing my beautiful face, you're welcome. So, on our video for today is pro-abortion student owns herself during Mike Noah's debate. Yeah, this video is from Young America's Foundation. Wow, let's check this video out.
First, I want to start off by saying I disagree with everything you say. Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate, and leave trans people alone. Here's my question. Why
What
do
did I
you
say about the
weaponize?
Asians? I don't think I said anything about Asians.
Listen to my question. Why do you
Okay.
weaponize religion to justify your subjective opinions?
How do you think I've done that?
You say that God says, oh, there's men, there's a woman, and just leave that as that. Like, you don't represent religion because we don't live in a country where you can be purely pure based on your religion. Like, you sin, everyone sins, if we can understand that. So trying to weaponize that against people and try to limit their rights because of what you think God said, God didn't speak to you. You don't
Well,
know,
God does
you don't
speak
know
to me,
God.
and He speaks to all of us, and we can read His Word in the Bible, and we can go to church.
No,
That is true. So what you're objecting to is that I've quoted the Bible, and I've said right there in the...
It's Mike Knowles on this one. God really speak to us. If you really want to hear God speaking, then you go to prayer. You pray, you upgrade in your prayer life and everything. You can really hear God speaking to you. If you really want God, if you really want God to speak to you, just allow Him to use you. Just listen to Him. Listen to His words. Always concentrate and put your mind in the Word of God, and you see God speaking to you.
And you're saying, Michael, why would you weaponize religion that way? But what have I done? All I've done is just quoted the Bible, and I'd be happy to have a conversation about 2,000 years of church history on this subject, and I'm happy to have a conversation about even pre-biblical or extra-biblical sources on it, on the hylomorphic nature of the human being. I'm happy to do that. That's not a weapon against any people. That's a weapon against falsehood. And so the only way in which I would turn religion into a weapon is against the devil, and that's what we all have to do, because religion is a habit of virtue that renders to God what He deserves. That's the meaning of the word religion. And so I'm just reading the text, and I'm practicing the faith, and I'm telling you what the faith has said for 2,000 years. And you might reject it, but I think that it's true. I think religion is true. And you might think that it's false, and you might have a different set of beliefs, but one of us is, at the very most, one of us is going to be right. And so at the very least, one of us is going to be wrong. And I just happen to be correct about this.
You know, I can respect the confidence, but it's just purely delusion. Okay,
I don't think Christianity is delusional.
I respect religions. I respect people's rights. But trying to limit someone's rights by saying, well, I believe that God said this, so I'm going to block you from doing this, like abortion. People get raped, people get incest, and it's crazy traumatic situations. And it's very hard for a human to ask a human, oh, keep that baby because God said to. That is impossible.
Do you think it's hard to do you think it's hard to ask someone, hey, don't murder an innocent person, even if you want to, even if that would be convenient? Because that's what we're saying about
because
abortion.
our fundamental beliefs are different. I don't think it's murder. I think it's that thing in the baby, not the baby, but the uterus.
You just said it.
Is not,
I think you just admitted that I'm right. That's called a Freudian slip. And I think you just proved the point.
Chill out. But the thing in the uterus is not a baby. That's what I was trying to say. It's just.
Is this lady for real? That thing, not the baby, the uterus. Like, seriously? Huh.
Chill out. But the thing in the uterus is not a baby. That's what I was trying to say. It's just a clump of cells. It's a tumor. Okay.
It's a tumor.
And trying to be like, it's a baby. We just have fundamentally different belief systems, and I don't.
It's not a baby, then it's what? Jesus. See, parents, these are one of the things you teach your children at home. Yes. All this bringing, if you feel your child is over 18 years old, you can sit your child down one-on-one, all these kind of topics. You'll teach them the do's and don'ts, how a child will bring in the good side, the bad side, in case of incasity, in case anything comes up. Okay, now look at what she's saying, like someone like her saying so horrible thing. Oh wait, let me get this straight. Is it that she doesn't want to give birth or what, or she doesn't want to have a child? Ha.
Say the baby in the womb, it has the DNA of an individual human being that's different from the DNA of the mother, and the baby in the womb has all the characteristics of human life, and the baby in the womb grows at a very early stage, grows to take on the form of an individual human being, and the baby in the womb left unmurdered will grow into a full adult-sized human being just like you are. So that would seem to be a difference between the baby in the womb and the cancerous tumor. So you're saying, well, I just don't believe that, but you obviously do believe that because you just admitted it, because you called the baby a baby. You just don't want to acknowledge that reality because it's inconvenient. And I'm not denying that there are inconveniences in the world, and there's suffering, and there are all sorts of difficult decisions that people have to make, but that doesn't mean that there isn't a right and a wrong answer, and it doesn't even mean that you don't know what it is, because you've admitted that you know what it is.
How can someone call an unborn baby a cancerous tumor? Like, I don't get it. What an utterly sick response from her. Why would she say a thing like that? Gosh, a tumor. Okay, imagine someone being pregnant, and you call that pregnancy a tumor. Ha! Because see, parents, let it be our duty to teach our girls, the female ones. If you cannot teach your male ones this kind of things, the female ones, at least you can teach them this kind of things. If the school can't teach them this kind of things, then you as a parent, it's your obligation to teach your children all these kind of things: sex life, pregnancy, abortions, the good, the do and the don'ts. Is all your responsibility. You got to teach them all these things. You got to make them understand the pros and don'ts. Yes, you got to understand them, because the way she's even see the way she's even debating with Michael Norris, like an uterus tumor. Like, see the way she's even saying it. She's proudly saying it. Like, she's boldly saying it. Ah, no. See, guys, in school, in my secondary school, during us, like, on Wednesdays, yeah, on Wednesdays, girls have their own meetings, boys have their own meetings. Our female teachers do lead the girls meetings, while the male teachers lead the male students. But we don't really know what they talked about, and then they don't really know what the females talked about. So our female teachers do teach us all these things, do tell us all these things: the bad, the good, the Bible. She will even tell us that we should be like the Ruth, we should be like Esther, we should be like most of those ladies in the Bible, teaching us things, the do's and don'ts. And guys, I was very happy. Teach us how to calculate our cycles. Teach us, tell us if Oman it was coming close to us, we should run away. We should scream. We should like call for help in case of incapacity. She told us the right time for us to get intimate. For us not to get intimate. These are the things you got to be teaching your children. If the school doesn't teach them, you as a mom, it's your obligation to do so. Yeah, it's your obligations. God, this is just it's just so embarrassing. Like, coming from a female gender. Seriously. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, watch, and subscribe to my channel, and have a wonderful day ahead. Bye bye.